Okay, go. Yes, do it. Do it.
Hawaiian Stitch. This is my family. It's little. We're not really too broken,
No.
but still good. Yeah, still good. Does Stitch have to go with the ship?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Around Our World in 80! Yay! Your hair is a mess, baby girl. So if you can't tell, this week we did Lilo and Stitch! And Jared apparently is going to talk in the Stitch voice all video. History via Wikipedia. Lilo and Stitch came out in 2002. It was the 42nd Disney animated feature film. So production of Lilo and Stitch began when then CEO Michael Eisner decided that in the wake of a number of high-profile and large-budget Disney animated features during the mid-1990s, the studio might try its hand at a smaller and less expensive film. The idea was inspired by the production of Dumbo, which was an economically made 1941 Walt Disney film produced in the wake of the more expensive Pinocchio and Fantasia. In a deviation from several decades worth of Disney features, Sanders and DeBlois chose to use watercolor painted backgrounds for Lilo and Stitch as opposed to the traditional gouache technique, which I had never heard of gouache until I watched the latest Jazza Studios Draw with Jazza video when he's doing gouache with one of his challenges.
I don't know what it is, but okay.
You need to go watch it. And so do you. While watercolors have been used for the early Disney animated shorts, as well as the early Disney features Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, and Dumbo, the technique has largely been abandoned by the mid-1990s in favor of less complicated media such as gouache. Sanders preferred that watercolors be used for Lilo and Stitch to invoke both the bright color of a storybook and the art direction of Dumbo, requiring the background artist to be trained in working with the medium. The character designs were based around Sanders' personal drawing style, eschewing the traditional Disney house style. The film's extraterrestrial elements, such as the spaceships, were designed to resemble marine life, such as whales and crabs. Lilo and Stitch opened in second place with $35.3 million in its first weekend, less than 500,000 behind the film Minority Report. Estimates say that the film sold over 25 million tickets during its original run.
Wow.
Lilo and Stitch received positive reception by Rotten Tomatoes. It has an 86% certified fresh approval rating. The site's consensus reads, edgier than traditional Disney fare, Lilo and Stitch explores issues of family while providing a fun and charming story. What do you think of Lilo and Stitch?
It's a lot harder to watch when you're a grown-up with a kid.
I was like about to cry.
Yeah, never even hardly crossed my mind. I was like, oh, they're going to split them up. And then, now that we got this one,
Yeah.
they're like, they're going to split up with the family, oh my gosh.
And Stitch, honestly, he's just my favorite. He's so cute. And Lilo and Stitch has been one of our favorite movies for forever. We actually did Lilo and Stitch bounds for the Halloween party when we went to celebrate our 5th anniversary.
Which was right after Moana came out, and everyone's like, oh, you're Moana in the ocean. And we're like,
well, it wasn't after Moana came out. It was the month before Moana came out. And we're like, we haven't even seen the movie. How are we supposed to be able to dress up as Moana? And I think... Are you dancing? Iwaila, waila, no mala ili ohana. Welcome cousins, come on by. Hello, hi, come on by. The outfit for Lilo and Stitch that I wore to the Halloween party was one of my very first dresses that I made for myself as an adult. Alright, what did we do this week?
we brought Pudge the Fish a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He can't eat tuna. Do you know what tuna is? It's fish. It'd be an abomination.
What did we actually do this week?
We went to our local water park,
Mm-hmm.
which was really fun.
So there's a city just that way called North Richland Hills, and they've had a water park there as a part of the city for years. And so it's North Richland Hills, so it's NRH2O. And that's kind of the play on words for the water park. And it's a lot of fun. So they have a lot of really great things at this water park. They have a bunch of really fun slides. They even have one that like goes uphill. Then they have a really great lazy river. They have one of those oceans where they like they have the waves. They create the waves. Pool. That works too. They also have a really great splash pad for babies. Kind of a giant jungle gym thing for kids that are a little bit older. There's really something for everybody there. So it was a really, really nice, chill activity this week. Literally chill because it was hot and we were in water. But we did just kind of keep it low-key so that we could focus on some of the other things that are happening. It was really, really good. If you have a water park close to you, definitely suggest that as a family activity. Until next time, we'll see y'all real soon. Bye!
Kapua